With every stream, I come a little bit closer to being a quadriplegic, but it's not my fault you're so heavy. Not my fault you get scratched all over the cheeks every time I bonk you. I'm not getting assaulted with safety scissors until I'm a corpse, thank you. Only the least safe scissors can drop a man like me. I just want to massage someone's arthritic shoulders. Thought we could have a nice friendly conversation now that I glued your wife back together. If I can't grave rob you, then I'm very disappointed. It's my favorite part of meeting a new corpse. Oh god, okay, yes, the back of her head was definitely an improvement. Not the first time we've had to say that. Oh man, that looks like 8 inches of agony. Is it yours?
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
Let her raid my womb. Ah! No, I'm better than that. Glock time. What an incredible sound this piece of shit makes. I get to punt so many fucking people with the sheer force of toe. Wait, I get to see my legs. That's like the one other part of me you ever get to see throughout this whole game. I am clothed. I'm kind of disappointed. It was tickling me deeply, the idea that we've just been naked this entire fucking time. Either that or just a pair of floating shoulders, which is arguably better. That should not have happened to you. I'm sorry, that's the game treating you like shit, sir. I was nowhere close to you. Wonder if I can use your body as a ramp, and potentially another of my filthy exploits, but mostly a ramp. I'll make sure I'm not standing in it first. No, my legs are falling off, and that's one. I hate you so much. How are you this annoying? I don't know, why isn't it working this time around? Is it because I hit it early? You guys were in it before. Oh, fucking double kick, that was cruel. I like these menacing little stalactites watching over me. I get to bunny hop my way up here, that's actually really cute. I don't think there's any algae there, unfortunately. Oh, 50 bucks, nice. So glad I wasted 800 fucking arrows on that bullshit. The double kick was beautiful. Just got headbutted by his friend in the groin on the way down. He had no choice. Sighs with relief? That's one way to describe the world's longest orgasm. It must have been part pig. Theirs lasts for like 45 minutes, the lucky fucks. Distract him with the shiny vase? Or just because it fell over? It doesn't really matter. Like, I'm still gonna hit you if the game made any fucking sense. Oh, there's a lot of you. Didn't quite know why I was distracting him until that exact fucking moment. That's hell. This is the best thing that's ever happened to anyone. I love ragdoll physics at the best of times, but when they're completely rigid, well, it just makes me completely rigid too, honestly. The fuck? Who gave you a pixie cut in like 800 BC? Oh yeah, the Romans took this over from Greece. The lesbians were out in force. The world's first pride parade, but they used gold. Oh shit! Looks like a custom-made rack has been used to hold down golden statues and peel the golden layer from them. Gruesome. Oh, not you. Not this fucking slut, cock cream herself, Nivea! This is getting horrible. I hope this doesn't turn out to be Persephone, or the equivalent.
After I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could.
Ripping them in half?
To talk to them, to keep them company.
Think they'd have enough of that, thank you.
For them, give them names, and tell them of the world.
You're giving them names that aren't even their own culture. Like Keith. A fate worse than death, truly.
By my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea.
Who's Pygmalion? I don't know whose god that is, but I like him.
In love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea, forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
I don't trust myself not to be a complete fucking idiot. I mean, it does go up. That is good sign. We are big fans of Up. My favorite Pixar movie. Fuck. Why are you attacking me? If you know I'm your only salvation. And by that, I mean I'll just turn you into what you were before, but distinctly uglier. Why does my gold fucking bow give me so much more light than my actual flashlight now? What's reflecting off of it? I am become the sun. Wait, silk into gold? But I want to go through there. Yeah, I probably should have expected that that's definitely not gonna work. It wouldn't have even mattered if I... That genuinely got me! You made no sound whatsoever! Jesus fucking Christ. This makes absolutely no sense. Why can I now wall run? As long as the wall is extra fucking shiny. But I mean, if I do this, then surely I can't get through, right? The way this one's spread-eagled on the other one. I can't kick my way through. I've just lodged someone's stupid face in it. Get the feeling the game doesn't like me for that. Oh, never mind. Secret magical fucking vine ladder. Are any of you still a dick? Hello? You guys like my blood? Big fans? Guess we'll find out. I think if they are, then they're stuck down there. That one hasn't been turned to gold. The other one's just stepping on his head. Oh, but I'm liking it. Look at those fucking moves. Look at that knee strength. If I did that, my knee would literally pop off. No, thank you. I'm okay. With every stream, I come a little bit closer to being a quadriplegic, but a young Roman woman. There's multiple trapped inside of her. She's like a Russian nesting doll. With her arms raised, if suddenly terrified by something unknown. Not just her arms raised, apparently, looking towards the sky. They're dreamers. Dreamer titties. Hey. This came in for more ammo. Did you really have to rip my head off? This seems like the right way now. That wasn't the plan. Oh, okay, because this is covered in box. Thwarted again by box. How could you? Oh, why? Come on, fuckers. How many of you we got? Look at my pasty white arms. I look terrible. Oh, what? But you were right there. And that was in the eye socket. It just bounced right out. That's not my fault. Blame game, not me. Why is this place not burning down? Like fuck for stone, I guess.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan.
So she's not been talking to an actual person this whole time. She's just been talking about her favorite shiny.
After the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath, and appears to cause her great pain.
So I did it 500 more times.
Myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule. Somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Diadami to her, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly.
How did you live this fucking long without a magical bow?
Bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me.
Not until I know you're not gonna rip out my jugular. That'd be nice.
And ensuring your humanity is preserved.
I don't think they've invented BDSM of that level yet. It's not romantic yet. One day we will be I canceled the narration. God fucking damn it, I don't know where her book is. One day we will be together. Even if I have to free every last statue in this godforsaken place. Yeah, freeing. That's the word that you're going for, huh? Okay, sure. I will cast you to hell as soon as I can. Is it even gonna be wrong of me to end you? Or maybe it's not even wrong of me to turn you motherfuckers to stone or gold, I guess. Because you very much deserve to be damned. But maybe the god has to decide that himself, and while you're still moderately fleshy, I guess, while you're still a little squishy jelly baby, and I'm accidentally curb stomping all these people. It's not my fault you're so heavy. Not my fault you get scratched all over the cheeks every time I bonk you. Apple looks fresh. Someone's been through here recently. Is that so? Whoa! Whoa, that worked? That's so cool. Bite into it now, idiot. It's all my grand plan. I'm gonna make your teeth uncomfortable. Appears to be dead. Evidently, it's dead to not break the golden rule. You shoot your gun and have a golden gun? It's actually a really good idea. I hope so. I want to get the epicest camo in all of Call of Duty. Who here was bonkable? Oh, that's a particularly pretty boy. Your hair looks edible. People can eat gold, right? Oh, there's probably living hair underneath it, though. Yeah, maybe not. Looks delicious, like very fine noodles. Where are you? I thought I saw you, and then you just... Is this Galatia? She talking to me while she's still pinned down? Ah! You ripped her pretty sad mouth off! Are you whispering to me through the statues somehow? What do you mean unintelligible? She said you! Who are you? Oh. Oh, fuck me very, very hard! Ah, it's just a disgusting old lady. Why was this optional? You must be crotch cream.
And you must be
ask her about the treatment for rheumatism. Forgot about that.
And disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away.
I just wanted to go home and you peeled her lips. Oh yeah, come at me with your shears. If you attack me, we both end up in gold.
And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
But I need to cure the angry gay's rheumatism. This has nothing to do with me.
Liar. I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone.
Well, you torture the dead over and over and over again.
For her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers.
Yeah, and she warned me, because she wants you very dead.
She stopped whispering to me, and now I discover she started whispering to you instead.
How can you blame me? I have arms and legs. That's about the most I could say about me, really. I also have a gun. Maybe she just fears me. It's not just the statue whispering to me. A lot of them do it, but it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes, I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar.
So when all the men sound like the prettiest depression pussy you've ever seen in your life?
Now that I think about it,
you didn't doubt anything?
All benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge.
How are you this
these
dumb?
Bodies are mere conduits.
You even have mad scientist hair.
Then this body is nobody.
You're legally bound to be genius.
Everything I've done here was... Wait. I see what you're doing.
Oh, I just
You're
want to know about
trying to
rheumatism.
steal her away from me.
I just want to massage
You
someone's
plan to
arthritic
wait
shoulders.
Until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in. Is that it?
No, I swear.
Liar. You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
Because there's nothing pretty underneath me. All my pretty is on top. I ended up here by accident. All I want to do is leave.
What? What are you talking about?
I got trapped in the tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
I'm just on my vacation. I didn't even know you existed. I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her for nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this.
Maybe give yourself an
So
incredibly
much
close
pain.
haircut.
It's the air.
Maybe take a
Coming
little
into
off your
contact with her
brain.
flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait! I can undo all of this if you tell me the treatment for rheumatism.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, I hate
I
you!
have to do this.
Is that it? Is that
I'm
the cure?
sorry.
One little cut? I can cover in gold again! I can wind back time and make it so... rheumatism!
What? Wind back time? What are you talking about?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
How is that possible?
I'm literally in the prophecies, you bitch! I just need to get back to the shrine of prosperous penis.
Goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, of course. But I'm confused. If you've harnessed the secrets of the gods, why tell me?
Because I don't want I don't want this in my face! Please, you'll never remember this conversation.
I see. Well, I'll trust you to honor our bargain. But if you don't, mark my words, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city.
Or I could just lock you back up in the
Rheumatism
palace.
is
I don't really care about these dudes
I
getting
believe
tortured.
there's a pot of it already in the shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Well, that was fucking easy. Goodbye, crotch cream.
Go, and never return.
Please, put down the scissors. I'm not getting assaulted with safety scissors until I'm a corpse, thank you. Only the least safe scissors can drop a man like me. Do you think it'd be nice to shoot her on the way out?
What? Are you still here?
I want to talk to your lady friend. Is she ugly?
You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're never getting her back.
I will never harm her again. I swear it.
Why didn't I do
I'll
that
stay
from the
here to
fucking
keep her
start?
company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them?
I've sort of wiped
tried
out everyone you've
everything I
ever talked
can.
to, so
I fear
congratulations,
the only
you're
one capable
lonely.
of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place.
Huh. Somehow I already knew everything I needed to say the other way. Just interesting how many different ways there are of getting the fuck out of this situation. I don't think she minds me being here anymore, but my god, she's still disgusting.
Are you still here?
I thought we could have a nice friendly conversation now that I glued your wife back together. Jesus Christ, what a bitch. Wait, this is where I just came from. Sorry, just passing through, nothing to see here, I'm very lost. Goodbye, Nivea. But can I turn wheel? Kinda wanna turn wheel. It accomplishes nothing, because I'm fucking free. Reach the front of the palace. Got me a zip line. What if I can drop off halfway through one of these things? Ow. Lead resolved. The gilding. Where is everyone? I mean, no one's around. I'd love to steal, but there's my man! Okay, not everything's fucked unless he is the harbinger of the apocalypse instead.
You took care of him?
Sorta doesn't really have any bones anymore. He is a meat sock, if that's what you're asking.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, that's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die.
Can I at least give you a tracheotomy with that voice?
That shrine, the one I was going to
Went
hide
to play
in.
bingo.
Did you?
I mean, they are like 2,000
No,
years old.
it
That
was
is a
going
pretty
to
old
collapse.
person activity. If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. Should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry.
It's pretty fucking large.
Nobody else will ever know what you did.
Be quite useful if you weren't so
It
disgusting.
was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
I've never been able to speak to this lady
Speaking
before.
of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Hello, fabulous Ian. What you got for me? What do you think about the golden rule?
Oh, I try not to worry about
Oh,
it.
she's so innocent and
If people are
stupid.
nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about.
They're nice
will
to each
we?
other by not telling everyone that I kill people. I like your optimism, I guess. Let's not ruin her entire life first.
Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white.
The future has
Your
something
clothes.
called toothpaste.
Ooh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
What a polite way of getting the fuck rid of me. Unlucky for you, I've already exhausted every single piece of dialogue I could possibly milk from that beautiful, beautiful Gorg. So, you're stuck with me. You know of a way out of here?
What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already?
You are
Why not give
infesting the
place
fucking
a
place.
chance
What do you
before
mean?
You try to leave. Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables. And Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes. And Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days.
I don't belong here.
Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but...
Funny accent
mean you don't
from
belong,
this
does
bitch. Shit, I'm so close to causing the apocalypse just from being in your damn presence. What's your story?
There's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
How did you end up here?
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me. A fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat, but nothing worked.
Because all he gave was a
In the
goat.
end,
Is that all you're
Besides,
worth?
I'd do better outside the city.
A goat in
Being there
exchange
in
for
the
his fucking
countryside
daughter?
would do me good, they said.
A goat
After
chicken
about a day in a
chimera, I
carriage
guess.
On the Appian Way,
A chote?
I was
A
getting
chode,
worse.
I guess?
Not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit.
Please, God, I offer
must
you
have
my
fell asleep,
chode.
because when I opened them again,
Do what you gotta
I was in
do.
a forest by a river.
Cure her bread
Suppose the
disease.
driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
That's a new story than anyone has ever told. Was there no boat? Are you the god of death?
It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy.
There was no
Lots
boat,
of
there was no
people here need
stranger,
it
there
more
was no
than I do.
coin, there was no other thing. I don't remember the
All
other
right.
thing, in case you
Thanks
couldn't
again
tell.
for-
Oh, there was no
taking
amnesia
care of
unless
our
she just
content.
forgot the fucking boat
I
too.
won't forget it.
Alright, well, sure, no. No, the world's ending! The world's ending! I gotta do a few more things. I gotta find medicine lady. I haven't had time to fix everything yet. Rheumatism boy is still rheumatismed, which means he's still homophobic. Maybe I've got time. Maybe I've got time to
Doing
fix
alright.
that literal one thing. I figured out how to treat rheumatism.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Nevia?
She tried to circumcise me with some rusty safety scissors. Let's not go there. She's alive, but wants to be left alone, and the treatment is willow bark.
Willow back. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time.
How do you forget
That's
amnesia? I
very
think it's got
helpful.
something to do with
Thank you.
amnesia, Aaron.
If this works, it should settle Rufius down some.
Amnesia's the
I
best
have
cure
some
for
right
amnesia.
here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
You've technically not even told me who he is yet, have you? I guess because I figured it out myself, it doesn't even matter. That is just nail filings.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Just feeding him
All right.
rocks, basically.
Well, thanks again for helping remove the thorn from the lion's paw. The spirit of Androcles smiles upon you.
I think Nivea just wanted to shred the poor bastard.
The many
Ah!
shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Rufus? Ah, what the fuck? They got here so quickly! I didn't even realize the death began! Oh, Lucretia! I liked you! You were fine! I've never actually been able to witness the boy do it. Uh-oh. I just want to see Curse of Boy! Who's this? Do you die first? No one cares about you, Sentia. Although I should probably go there again now that she doesn't hate my guts on sight. There's a lot of mystery that we haven't sorted out there. I also haven't been to the cistern. I don't know where I am. This is a very uninviting hole, though. Oh, what? Oh, I thought it wasn't letting me zipline across. I was so sad. Has he already become Bone Pile? He's absolutely already Bone Pile. He doesn't have any items. The fuck's the point in you being dead? If I can't grave rob you, then I'm very disappointed. It's my favorite part of meeting a new corpse. Oh, I didn't do the job for Big Gary or whatever that was. Like, Gal?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me...
What are you doing with a bow on your back? I'm Mr. Clean, and I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh,
Okay, goodbye,
serious.
Mr. Filth. I'm moving on. I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine. And tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there. Oh, okay. So I can make him do the job of me. I can make him save people. I completely forgot about that guy.
All right, let me
Even
see.
though we were just talking about
Stop
him
Fabia
becoming
going
a
in,
corpse.
send the new
Very
arrival to the
recently.
empty shrine. Understood.
That's it. Now go as fast as you
I'll
can.
go.
I'm
But
making
once
him
I'm
commit
done, I need
murder.
you to tell me how you know all of this.
Or maybe that's going to be the only way I can convince him to be a good little guy and become the politician of our dreams.
I hope I'm not being too forward, but...
You believe you were made for the end of my dick. So she only wants us if it's non-consensual, which is a bit terrifying. But to what degree? Oh, stop it. No. Go on. I crave validation. Please, God. Why do you think I stream on the internet?
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
I'm gonna Glock her.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so
It's
intriguing
even worse
anymore.
than last
Let's just forget
time.
that.
I'm not even in your
All right.
tavern. I got to you before you're even supposed to exist. Oh, I can make you a little bit less sad, can't I?
You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Can you please leave her alone? I'm busy. We're in a
Just as
world
the
of our
ocean
own, actually. I figured it out. I know what we are.
Say it. Speak its name.
Oh god, I don't actually know its name. I only know the underworld. I don't know what the Romans fucking call it.
Then it is true. I was right.
How did you figure it out and I fucking didn't? For so long.
I thought-
You're old.
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane.
So I decided to
I had
rub
to tell
myself with
myself
mud
it
and
was
cremate my
true
fingertips
over
for
and
my
over
life.
again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid.
And you still
He
won't
gives
look at me
such
after
an
all this?
uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
I don't think it's gonna help at all. I just realized I have to be somewhere. Yeah, anything to get out of looking at this Tangella that seems to be living on your goddamn head.
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse.
I mean, if there's any
There
Pokemon
is
you're gonna use as a
downward
wig,
path,
it's that one.
Gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace.
What the fuck is
As the
this?
ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this
I hate
place
that.
accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths.
Back of her head is ridiculous. It's in
Others
like a
follow
Z
their
shape, right?
trades, imitating their previous lives.
She's got so much
and
loose
still
skin,
others
and it's like
incur
rigid.
Punishment.
I think I've heard you say
I hope I
all
have
those
done it
lines
justice.
just from being around
And
you.
now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
By that, do you mean die? Because I swear if freeing you from this shit actually just makes you jump onto the fire, that's gonna count as murder.
Friend, you have given me hope. May you follow in the footsteps of Hercules and return to the light of day.
What do you actually look like? I don't think I... Oh god, okay, yes, the back of her head was definitely an improvement.
handsome.
Not the first time we've had to say that. A dream diary from Kabosh. Who the fuck did... Kabosh to Kabosh! She's so cute. I told Lucrezia about the dreams I've been having. She said it might help her divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from that peculiar ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Kurti, and told me he'd drag me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell. I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. Do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know. Who is Kurti? So, you just forgot the name of your underworld god? Yet you're still crafting all your other fucking mythology things? Your special little lion? Actually, I think lions might just be a bit real, thinking about it. Rufus, that's your incomplete note. That's your lovely little hate crime. Can I take your disc? It's got a fish on it. Religious in nature. Oh, it's the Jesus fish. What the fuck is that? A phallic charm? Thought by the Romans to have protective properties. Either they had miniature, absolute, like, down to the molecular level testicles, or that's the most impressive penis I've ever seen in my entire life. Maybe we're seeing it of a funny angle. Maybe it's just 2 inches of terror, but right there, oh man, that looks like 8 inches of agony. Fucking Christ. Is it yours? That's the face of a man. Tells me it's his. I don't think he's keeping it around for the protective nature. I think we might have already discovered what the fuck that's about. It's the most primitive porn I've ever seen, and I'm getting TOS'd for it. Yeah, it's the man who disappoints in fivesomes, which honestly is any man except for that giant stone cock up there, I'm sure. So it's the latest I've streamed, possibly ever. What the fuck am I doing? I'm just having so much fun. I really didn't expect to enjoy this as much as I am. It was sort of like my between game between big projects, like a washing out my filthy, filthy mouth period. And this is the period that I decided to wash my mouth out with. Golden goose eggs. Oh, they look valuable. And I could probably now give that to the criminal cunt and try and sell it to him, because that seemed to be something that he wanted, right? That accomplishes surprisingly fuck all. But I know that's silphium or lavender. I don't know, it's pretty and I want. Give. I got bunked, I got FBI'd, and I got TOS. Hey, it's not illegal to look at cock carvings. Actually, it might be. Depends on the definition of cock carving. If you've carved something into a cock, that's probably not alright. If you've carved a cock out of something else, then, you know what, go fucking wild. Unless you've carved a cock out of another cock, in which case, you know where we stand there. This is where the election takes place. I just keep forgetting to do anything about it. Do I have anything else I could say to you? I could see the Greek fucking tablet.
Have we met before?
No way you're the only one that remembers me. About that Greek plaque and yourself.
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit?
It's Tuesday,
innit? It makes
innit?
me happy just looking at it.
May I please have it?
But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore.
I'll shoot an apple. You can have that.
Sad.
Or maybe I'll be the first person to feed you in about 3 weeks. I need it for something really important.
But it's mine, and I really like it. I want to keep it.
Okay, what's it gonna take for you to give it to me?
Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too.
Everyone's ears are so scary. It looks like, honestly, you could just use the sheer force of your ears to fly away.
Bye-bye.
He's a bit adorable. I'll be right back, Autisticus. Love you too, buddy.
How'd you do?
Oh, you're the crime boy. I probably should talk to you now that I did all your crimes in another life. Key to his chest. Maybe he'll just give it to me? Out of the goodness of his heart, which he clearly has so much of.
Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Do you mind if I ask where you acquired it?
I shot you in the face in a former life. I took it from the Shrine of Diana only to discover you'd locked me in with angry hornets. Managed to escape, and after a harrowing ordeal in the palace and traveling back in time, here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused. Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
Oh, maybe you were only a horrible person in the other life. I need some silphium.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
I could do that, honestly. You're price gouging over life-saving medicine. What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid.
And now I can get him executed. That's fucking beautiful. Take it. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
That whisper.
Are you sure you're feeling alright? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands.
Already got a lifetime supply of crotch cream, huh? What happened to it? We know. How about I just take it instead?
Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
Kinda. A little bit. Take it and run. Is that what you want? If not, hand him over! Now!
Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one?
It did a bit say bluff right next to his face. Wasn't much we could do about that one. How'd I come up with 1,000 denarii?
That's hardly my concern.
I have a day to live. Who makes $1,000 in a day?
Save your coins. You should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
Or I could climb up some magical vines and just take $1,000 from a box. Let's lie to him.
Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
Like shooting you in the face? I've got more than enough bullets for that one. Yes, execute. Well. I really want to. Whose bust is this? Oh, it's Mars, or Ares, or any of the above. Where in all that is fuck did I see that selfie? Oh, it looks like that. I need the resin, not the fucking flour. That's annoying. That's annoying. Wow, she is wrapped in tatty-ass toilet paper, isn't she? She's down to the last sheet, and the tube is looking anorexic. It's looking emaciated. It's looking like it's got fucking scurvy.